This is Lorne Green. Here are scenes from the next episode of Battlestar Galactica.
At exactly 0800 centons, we received word that some kind of a vortex has opened in Sector Sigma in this region of space, and what's more, a strange signal was coming through it. Further study has shown the transmission to be coming from the legendary Lieutenant Starbuck.
I got a message for us to report to the Galactica.
From the Council of 12.
Right. Wonder what this sudden urgent mission is all about.
Foxy, on a mission?
You're not serious. Liable to be a one-way mission as a Cylon listening post there.
Yes, Mr. President. Due to the need of his presence on the bridge, Commander Apollo is not able to be here at this time. Mr. President, may I address the Council?
Of course.
Thank you, Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen of the Council, I was sent here by the Commander to fill you all in on what's been happening in the last 24 centons. The Commander sends his apologies, but due to the situation at hand, he is not able to leave the Galactica at this point. Shall I begin?
Was something wrong?
No. What could be wrong?
Yes, Vice President Athena. President Ty is right. Nothing is wrong. However, opportunity may be knocking because at exactly 0800 centons, we received word that some kind of a vortex has opened in Sector Sigma in this region of space, and what's more, a strange signal was coming through it. Further study has shown the transmission to be coming from the legendary Lieutenant Starbuck.
Starbuck?
Yes, Vice President Athena. It's Starbuck.
A warrior who's missing. Missing in combat, I think you call it?
Yes, he was lost in battle and presumed dead after crash landing on a planet a little over 20 yarns ago.
Would you mind telling me what all that means?
It means that there may be a chance for us to send 2 Vipers through the wormhole and rescue the Lieutenant.
All this risk for one man?
We have been receiving reports that the Cylons have evolved. Starbuck may know more about this than any of us. His knowledge may be vital to our survival.
I submit that an issue this grave should be decided by our people.
With all due respect, sire, there really isn't any time for that. The passage will only remain open for a small amount of time.
For how long?
1 sleep cycle, give or take a few centons.
I can understand you're keeping something of this magnitude under your hat, but not from your own people.
There is no choice. The Cylons will soon respond to the distress beacon.
I agree. Why don't we take a vote of the Council as quickly as possible?
Do it. Forgive me if I don't become overly concerned with the outcome of this vote.
No apologies needed, sire.
Now I call for the vote. All those in favor?
It looks unanimous. Am I to assume that there will be no vote for those who oppose?
It is decided.
I will now enter the information into the computer to see who is the best qualified for the mission. And the 2 winners are Troy and Dylan.
Troy and Dylan?
Yes.
Do we have to have that pair?
Sire, I have a hunch the Commander isn't going to be too thrilled with it either. After all, Troy is his only son.
Every pilot on the Galactica, they want to go after him.
including me.
Oh, very well. Very well, give the orders.
Commander Apollo should be notified right away. If you don't mind me saying this, Mr. President, I think he would take the news a whole lot better coming from you, sir.
A nice idea.
Captain Dalton is in her Viper right now, sent out by the commander to investigate the wormhole. Troy and Dylan are on the Rising Star playing Triad. This is all I have for now, but the commander will keep you informed.
Naturally. The Council of 12 stands adjourned.
Troy, I got a message for us to report to the Galactica.
From the Council of 12.
Right. Maybe they can tell us what's going on.
Triad core deactivate.
Something's happened. We've come to a complete stop.
Wonder what this sudden urgent mission is all about. What's the sudden hurry?
I don't know. I'll find out what the commander wants.
If you don't know exactly what to expect, it's very dangerous. The commander won't even consider it.
How can you be so sure? We all have to live by rules. I'm sure he'll listen to reason.
Right. Why did they ever call you Boxy?
That's just a name that my mother and father always called me. I understand I was quite a little terror when I was younger.
You're not considered any pushover now.
Oh, sure. Troy, I'm almost finished. Just putting away some personal effects. Then we'll have to leave at once.
Boxy, on a mission? You're not serious. Liable to be a one-way mission. There's a Cylon listening post there.
Apollo, you don't know that.
I'm sorry, Apollo. He's right. Stand by to launch mission.
By whose order?
You aren't going to like it.
What's that supposed to mean?
You?
Of course.
What? What's going on here? I didn't think there was time for a vote.
I'm sorry, Commander, but everyone's so excited.
And I'd say you'd better look around more carefully. I'm the fleet commander, but I still find it hard to offer even one life in sacrifice, even to save thousands.
Apollo, that's utter Feldegarb, and you know it. Don't diminish his chances because he's your son.
Apollo, you know the council will approve of letting them go.
Fine. Let them go. Wait a minute. There really wasn't much choice, was there?
No. They want to go after him.
We all did, Commander.
I think I would have done the same.
Commander?
Apollo.
Do we launch?
I don't know.
What you're saying is true. How long could they last? The truth.
I don't know.
Then who does?
For the first run of the experimental Viper. Hard to control, but the versatility is amazing.
Troy doesn't stand a chance.
Oh, he can handle it. Stay at my wing.
Boxy.
Yeah.
I just came from the launch bay. How come they're preparing your Viper?
What is the problem?
Look, you want to go, go. I just want to know why.
We have no choice.
You know something? You're right. There's nothing dangerous about this mission. Why not you, right?
Commander, I believe that what these people are about to do is the only chance Starbuck will have of surviving.
Thank you, Doctor.
I agree. However, Boxy is my son.
I understand all that, Commander.
Commander,
It is possible to construct a lifelike android. It would be most difficult to tell from a real human.
He's right. However, we'll handle it.
Foxy, you're not serious.
Yes, sir. That I promise you.
Foxy, would you listen to what I'm saying? I'm not crazy. It is a death trap as lethal as the one we left behind.
I know.
Oh?
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
I just need time to think. It's very strange. Strange light.
Apollo. Son.
Father.
Yes.
I don't know what else to do.
I know. It's difficult. The point is, Foxy,
Yes.
You understand the significance of these men. They're not just individuals. They're warriors. And all warriors, the centon they enlist, know they may have to sacrifice their lives.
But not throw them away.
Apollo, we're in the midst of a life and death struggle for survival. We need heroes. Men and women that our people can look up to, gather strength from. And we need people like you.
I appreciate what you're saying, Father. But in my opinion, not one of them is qualified for this mission.
Well, everything we do has an element of risk, Apollo.
I don't know.
Apollo, I'm sure that you did whatever you could, but the important thing now is to get to Starbuck. There's no telling what he's up against.
All right.
Son, I'm very glad we had it this time, but that time is running out.
How can I say to you that you've been more than a father to me? You've been someone I could look up to with trust and respect. Help me to understand.
You'll understand, my son. In time, you'll understand.
After launch, switch on your short-range marker beacon so we can track you. Other than that, no transmissions unless absolutely necessary, and then only in short pulse scrambled code. We don't want the Cylons tracing your broadcast beam back to us.
Commander. Yes? Thank you for being here when we needed you.
Yeah, I know.
Foxy?
Yes, sir.
One more thing. Just make it fast, okay?
Well, like I said, don't worry.
Colonel?
Yeah, what is it now?
Standing by to launch.
Acknowledge.
Commander?
Yes?
Troy and Dillon are about to embark, awaiting your orders to launch the decoy squadron, sir.
Thanks, Boomer. All right.
Let's get going.
Transferring launch control to Viper fighters. Launch when ready.
Ready for launch. Check ignition. Troy to D Squadron Leader. We're proceeding to mission's coordinates 39.70.
You got it, Cap.
short-range beacon on and functioning.
Better contact the Galactica.
All right.
Commander, this is Captain Troy.
Yes? Well, spit it out.
Well, I sure hope this thing comes off.
Careful, stay out of the range.
Yes, sir. Right. Troy out.
Wish we were with them.
Yeah, so do I. No sign of Cylon pursuit on my scanner.
Affirmative. Looks like we made it again. This could be one of our most satisfying missions, Troy.
Okay, Dawn. According to Lieutenant Ash, we're supposed to check our orders and the Computron readouts.
All readouts are affirmative. Computron places us on vector point 1060. Prepare to transfer to automatic feed.
Preparing for transfer.
Automatic feed on and functioning. Well, hello, boys. My name is Talia, and I'll be along for the mission, just in case you get in over your head.
This isn't going to be easy, is it?
Piece of cake for me, Lieutenant.
Seems friendly enough when spoken to.
Friendly? Yes, and I will do my job by getting us through the wormhole and locating the legendary Lieutenant Starbuck. But once we are on the ground, it's up to you to find him. After all, I can't do all of the work for you.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
First, we have to get through the wormhole. Care to wager that you two can't make it through without me?
Troy, prepare to switch back to manual control.
Ready.
Is that a hint of Poji's I hear? See you two on the other side. If you make it.
Manual control. Now. You ready? As I'll ever be. Here we go. Power decrease on all levels.
I don't have anything on malfunction status. Plus the warning indicators themselves must be malfunctioning. Computron should have taken over our flight pattern as programmed.
Full rundown confirmed status, Troy. We're in trouble. We've complete power shutdown.
We're not burning fuel.
But we are using up oxygen.
My estimates gives us approximately 8 hours of normal breathing capacity. We should be able to increase that by 30% if we induce sleep mode.
Sleep mode? Shouldn't we continue to try and communicate to Galactica?
We'll take turns. One of us will sleep while the other tries to make contact.
Since I can't sleep anyway, why don't I take the first watch?
See you in about 8 hours.
After all we've been through to end up like this. Wonder if anybody knows where we are.
Troy?
We decided to create life. And when that life turned against us, we comfort ourselves in the knowledge that it was the Cylons that were flawed.
Excuse me.
But the truth is, we are the flawed creation.
Right. Now, will you stop that?
We jump into uncharted space. Limited supplies, no allies.
That isn't true.
And now no
Look,
hope.
you. Let me say this another way.
Troy?
Troy?
Dylan?
Troy, you still have another hour to sleep.
just gotta look at the oxygen supply. I'm gonna try to take the Computron apart. That should bypass the main Computron circuits and put us back on manual.
You hope. If not, it's been nice.
You were saying?
Right. You've done a wonderful job.
Thanks. It's a real gift, isn't it?
You're right. Prepare to transfer to automatic feed.
Preparing for transfer.
Well, hello again, boys. I see that you made it through the wormhole. I'm impressed. Did I miss anything?
No.
Good. I'm picking up readings of a humanoid life form on a nearby planet. I do believe it's the legendary Lieutenant Starbuck.
Excellent.
But you better hurry. I'm picking up seismic readings. It looks like a temblor, and the planet won't be around for much longer. Plus, there is one more thing.
All right.
The Cylons still patrol this area, but the good news is, I can land us within 50 metrons of the life form readings. What do you think, Captain?
I think we better get down on the ground. Go to turbos.
Report.
Well, Lucifer, Imperial's leader. 2 ships came out of the wormhole and have landed on Starbuck's planet.
2 colonial Viper craft.
Colonial Vipers? Well.
Battlestar Galactica. Our patrol is tracking them.
Certainly unnecessary requisitions for a planet whose entire population has supposedly been terminated.
What is your command?
Order all Centurions to the launch. Control yourself, my friend.
Imperious leader, do you really think it's such a good idea to send such obsolete models to do such an important mission?
You are correct. However, I will go through with it.
Obviously, the Galactica is on the other side of the wormhole.
That is correct.
May I take a huge amount of Cylon Raiders, go through the hole, and destroy the Galactica.
Of course. Very clever. About that launch order.
Launch of Fighter Patrol by your command. Duty patrol to the launch bay.
He's here.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think?
These are the coordinates. It's like the main dwelling over there. Let's get going. Sometimes you just can't drop in unannounced.
Well, actually, I could do it for you.
Go right ahead.
Troy.
Yes.
It's probably some kind of recording device.
I know.
There was nothing left but my escape pod, which fired automatically moments before my ship impacted. That had saved my life. But to what end? The temperature was dropping rapidly as the planet orbited away from the suns. The astral winds were increasing the bite of the cold. I had been pretty close to death many times in my life, but never closer than now. The planet Starbuck was a nice place to visit, but tourism and overpopulation would never become a problem. At least I was still alive. Or was I? Perhaps this is the end man fears so much from birth. The ultimate repayment for all of one's selfish acts. A banishment to a place where there is no warmth, no love, no companionship. Only solitude and cold. I closed my eyes to sleep, wondering if I would ever wake up. Dreams were the lone enemy I couldn't control. There had been visions of food, the fleet, my boyhood home on Caprica, and most haunting of all, the face of a girl I'd never met.
Troy? Yes. What does he mean?
I don't know. The climate here's turned very hostile. We'll have to leave at once.
Right.
Beg pardon? Drop it!
Don't be alarmed. We're friends.
I said drop it.
Seems a little upset.
Now we're getting someplace. Okay, we're gonna start from scratch. Name's Starbuck.
Yes, I know.
You say something?
Boxy. Why is he doing this?
You're Boxy. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
I don't doubt it for a centon. We'll talk more about that later.
Right. Let's get going.
Give me a few centons, will you, kid?
No, sir, I don't think that'd be a good idea right now. We'll have to leave at once.
I'm trying to remove the communicator. We're gonna need it.
This is Lorne Green. Here are scenes from the next episode of Battlestar Galactica.
That sounds like, Cylon Patrol.
We may be destroyed before we get back to the fleet.
Then there is a problem.
Have to catch us first.
Starbuck!
Starbuck!
All Vipers, check your onboard computers. Lock on and fire. We can't let them get through. Starbuck! Two coming up from behind you. You see a bright flash? That will be me.